What's going on, everybody? This is Sunaak here, welcoming you back to a brand new series for the channel. This one has been in the back burner and kind of in the works for a while. I know I do have Zelda still going up at this point in time as this releases, but I did want to start this series already because I'm just excited to play Pokemon again, and honestly, I did this one for a sleep lock way back then, so if you guys haven't checked that out, really appreciate it for everyone that supported me throughout the channel. And I just wanted to get back into these games because of the fact that, you know, in the world of randomizers, I'm just going to get out of that music, it's probably really loud. But in the world of randomizers, sometimes I do like to go back and just look at these games at the original state that they kind of were in, and just show you all what the games as a base had to offer. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started anyway, and just kick off this series. I'm excited, I hope you all are too, and let's just get started. So the cool thing about Crystal, this is one of the first games that, well, this is the first Pokemon game to offer the option to be a boy and girl. So I'm going to start off with a boy. Oh, you woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? I'm going to put it at the actual time that I'm going to break the fourth wall here. It's night, actually, at 11 o'clock at night. And I kid you not, exactly almost at 11 o'clock. So, no wonder it's so dark. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People call me the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. People and Pokemon live together by supporting each other. Some people play with Pokemon, some people battle with them. But we don't know everything about Pokemon yet. There are still many mysteries to solve. That's why I study Pokemon every day. Now, so what did you say your name was? I normally don't like using my channel name and everything for this. However, I think I'm just gonna start getting used to it and go ahead and do that anyway, since it's not too bad of a name, or too long of a name either way, so should be fine. So Sunaak, are you ready? Your very own Pokemon story is about to unfold. You'll face fun times and tough challenges. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon awaits. Let's go. I'll be seeing you later. Deja vu to Pokemon Leaf Green. Oh gosh, the nostalgia. Honestly, these are the games that I grew up with. Man, I played Pokemon since I was a little kid. My brother introduced me to this series. Every time I play these games, I love it so much. And fun fact, this is one of the few Pokemon games that don't offer the potions in the beginning, so bit sad on that end. Hello, Mom. You're not gonna okay, of course, she's not gonna let us go. Oh, Sunaak, our neighbor, Professor Elm, was looking for you. He said he wanted you to do something for him. Oh, I almost forgot. Your Pokemon gear is back from the repair shop. Here you go. So we got the Poke Gear. This is a very cool item. We'll go a little bit in depth with it once we use it. So it's essential if you want to be a good trainer. Oh, the day of the week isn't set. You mustn't forget that. What day is it? Also breaking the fourth wall. This is Saturday at the time, so you guys should be seeing these on Tuesday. This by the time this comes out. So is it daylight saving time? As the last time I checked, I think we are. So I don't even know that. I don't think it makes a huge difference. But come home to adjust your clock for the daylight savings time. So either way, we can mess with it. But by the way, do you know how to use the phone? If we say yes, she's still gonna explain it. Don't you just turn on the Pokemon gear and select the iPhone icon? Okay, so. Gee, isn't that convenient? So yeah, as she said, going into the Pokemon gear, nothing too crazy yet. We can't do anything. It has a list of people that we can call, but it's very useful later, and I'll be mentioning certain things with it as we go through. Oh, good evening, Sunaak. I'm visiting. Sunaak, have you heard? My daughter is adamant about becoming Professor Elm's assistant. She really loves Pokemon. So I don't think you see her at all, but kind of a shout outs to a little bit later in Heart Gold Soul Silver when I think they have Lyra. So this is I forget the name. Why do I forget the name? No, this is terrible of me. This is New Bark Town, actually. Yes. So this is my house. Apparently my mom doesn't own it. It should say here, New Barktown, the town where the winds of a new beginning blow. So, very nice, very quaint little town, as always, this every starting town. You got the Professor Elm's lab here, and we got someone here. We don't even know who he is yet, So, this is the famous Elm Pokemon lab. Huh? What are you staring at? Violence in the 90s, let's go. But we're not going to delay any further. Let's just go ahead and see what Professor Elm needs. Ah, Sunaak, there you are. I needed to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research. Right now, I was wondering if you could help me with it, Sunaak. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are some things I don't quite understand yet. So, I'd like you to raise a Pokemon that I recently caught. Sure, why not? I mean, this sounds exciting. I should have said no, but I wonder what would happen. But thanks, Sunaak. You're a great help. When I announce my findings, I'm sure we'll delve a bit deeper into the many mysteries of Pokemon. You can count on it. You got mail. Oh, hey, I got an email. Okay. Hey, listen. I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. He kept finding weird things and raving about his discoveries. Anyway, I just got an email from him saying that this time it's real. It is intriguing, but we're busy with our Pokemon research. Wait, I know. Sunaak, can you go in our place? I mean, he is just giving us a Pokemon anyway, so why not? I want you to raise one of the Pokemon contained in these Pokeballs. You'll be that Pokemon's first partner, Sunaak. Go on, pick one. So, if you guys have been around with the channel for a while, you know I do like doing informative Let's Plays type of deal, you know. So, if you guys are new to this series and haven't checked out my Pokemon Leaf Green series, which I highly recommend you do, I'm going to be getting into what is known a Pokemon bio. So, I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first Pokemon here in the Johto region, being Chikorita. Chikorita is a very interesting Pokemon. It is very defensive compared to, say, its Bulbasaur counterpart, where it was more specially offensive. It has the same base special defense stat at 100, but where it foregoes an attack, it actually kind of goes into more of a defensive support role in your team. So this Pokemon is going to be one of like the Pokemon learning like the screens like Reflect and I forget the other one, Light Screen, where they will boost your defenses and actually make it harder to kill, and it also gets like a variety of status effects too, so it's very useful as more of a support Pokemon. It is kind of, I would say, the hard mode of this game because there's a lot of common Pokemon early on that Chikorita is weak to, that resist its moves and everything like that, so it's going to be kind of a pain to raise. However, Meganium is actually really good, and I do like the Chikorita line. It's just compared to its other Pokemon, or the other starters, I think it's just more of a difficult choice in this one. So, not a bad Pokemon. If you do like the grass typings, you can't go wrong with Chikorita. So we're not going to be taking Chikorita on this adventure, unfortunately, but we have another two options that we'd like to go over, and I'm just going to go ahead and get with Totodile. Totodile, the water starter. I would say that Totodile is a very middle-of-the-road Pokemon, whereas it's more of a physical attacker. However, this game doesn't have the physical special split, so its water-type attacks aren't really going to be doing it really big justice in this at all, because it has 105 base attack, which is not, I mean, it's still not a bad choice. It still learns other moves and other things that it can utilize that attack stat. However, it is just going to be not underwhelming, but you're going to just, there's a lot more water types that you can use that will, you know, fill that water type slot more than Totodile will. However, he's still not a bad choice. Not that he's the worst of the three, but I think I just kind of don't go for Totodile a lot, and I know you guys are probably going to flame me for that. However, Totodile is very nice, and honestly, it's a very good middle-of-the-road choice. It's going to be kind of a struggle in the beginning with certain Pokemon, however, but as it goes further in, it learns some moves that will just be beneficial to it, which is pretty good. So I do highly recommend Totodile still if you're curious about how to use them and if you're willing to pick them up or not. So okay, so we're not going to be taking Totodile in this one. So the last and certainly not least Pokemon in this run is Cyndaquil. Cyndaquil is a fantastic Pokemon. It fits the very stereotypical types of, or traits of fire-type Pokemon being kind of fast, special attackers. You can't go wrong with it, especially if you do really love the Charmander line. You will fit 100% well, like, this fits 100% those needs that you had from the previous games. It has 109 base special attack as a Typhlosion, and its base speed is 100, so you're going to be kind of outspeeding a lot of things and be hitting hard, and you can actually utilize that special attack stat with its fire moves. So it's very good. You can't go wrong with it, and there's really nothing to complain about it, and that's one of the reasons why I'm actually going to pick it up for this run. Something to note as well, that all the starters are pure grass, water, fire. They don't get any secondary typings, unfortunately. But we're going to go ahead and take our Cyndaquil. Would I like to give a nickname to this? That one, I'm going to go ahead and cut back when I figure out the nickname. Alrighty guys, so I am back, and I am such a huge Avatar fan that you can't go wrong with naming a Typhlosion Zuko. So I'm gonna go ahead and nickname this Cyndaquil Zuko. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. But just in case, here's my phone number. Call me if anything comes up. So that's going to be the big thing about the Pokegear, is that you can just kind of talk to these characters. They provide some interesting dialogue, and I think they might even let you know where to go next or anything. I don't personally use it a lot, so this would be interesting to maybe learn more things about it. But if your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. Feel free to use it anytime. Alright, I'm counting on you. So very cool, we have a free heal here, so if you're ever wanting just to train, and you go there. So, Sunaak, I want you to have this for an errand. So here is where you actually get the potions in this game. And I say potions because I think he gives you 5? No, he gives you 1. Never mind. Psych. I think it might be the later games that I still could be wrong with that. But anyway, we're just going to go ahead and run this errand for him real quick. We're going to be going to Route 29. So, I'm personally, there are a lot more Pokemon that I can talk about in here, but I think I'm going to hold off until we can actually capture these Pokemon. Because, I mean, in all honesty, I don't want to flood you all with bios and get you, oh wow, we're starting this off already. I don't want to start you off with, over flooding you all with a bunch of bios and making it annoying to just sit here and watch or whatever. So we're just going to go ahead and fight this Rattata real quick, because I just want to see what Zuko is all about. I think, here, cool, so we got 24 experience, not too bad, not too bad. But normally I like to cut out wild battles, so if from here on out, I'll probably just do that for a little bit, unless I find anything interesting. But, every one of your starters should also be holding a berry, which heals, 10 HP. So, also, this was actually the first game. I know that I played Leaf Green before this, but if you're coming from Red and Blue, this is actually the first game that introduced held items too. So they're gonna actually kind of go crazy with a lot of things that were introduced, new items wise, especially the berries. So just cool. We were able to avoid all these Pokemon in the wild. So we're already into the next city, Cherry Grove City. So I'm gonna talk to this old man because, you're a rookie trainer, aren't you? I can tell. That's okay. Everyone is a rookie at some point. If you'd like, I can teach you a few things. Sure, why not? I'm just gonna do this because he gives you something in the end that it's worth it. So okay, follow me. So this is a Pokemon Center. They heal your Pokemon in no time at all. You'll be relying a lot on them, so you better learn about them. So very simple, Pokemon Center. This is a Pokemon Mart. They sell balls for catching wild Pokemon and useful items. for healing and potions, all that stuff. So Route 30 is out this way. Trainers will be battling their prized Pokemon there. This is the sea, as you can see. Haha. See what he did there? Some Pokemon are found only in water. So literally just going over the basics and everything. So this is his house. So here, this is my house. Thanks for company. I'll give you a small gift. So we got the map card. This isn't necessary. However, I do like to have it because later on, that's also another thing with the Pokegear too. They didn't make it an item or whatever. They just kind of put everything in it, like the map and I think the phone calls. And I think there's going to be only one more item, but we'll go over that later. But we got the map, which is very useful. I'm just going to go ahead and heal up Zuko real quick. Alrighty, so I just decided to cut that out. I didn't want you to have to sit there and go through this, because normally during these series, I don't like using speed up or anything like that. So I'm just going to be, you know, keeping it more authentic as I can. So I'm going to pick up a berry here. Not too bad. Here is also the Berry Master's house. He'll talk to you about berries. It's just kind of what I've already explained to you, that they'll eat it and they'll get healthier. There's probably going to be some there's also different types of berries too, which we'll probably run into like very soon up here. Alrighty, decided to cut that out. And I also did some off-screen training because there are some wild Pokemon in here, which I'll get into later, that Cyndaquil actually can't handle. So, picked up an antidote that cures poison, so very useful to stock up on those. Also, while grinding off screen and everything, I ended up, Cyndaquil ended up learning Smoke Screen, which is pretty useful, especially this early on when you want to lower accuracy for some Pokemon. So, we also got the Poison Cure Berry here. It does the same thing as the antidote, but it actually does it while in battle. So, very useful on that. And here we are at Mr. Pokemon's house. So, let's just go ahead and go inside. Hello, you must be Sunaak. Professor Elm said that you would visit. This is what I want Professor Elm to examine. So, we got the mystery egg, alright. So, this is actually the generation that eggs were introduced. Gen 1 didn't have them, so. Got the key item, so I know a couple who run a Pokemon daycare service. They gave me that egg. I was intrigued, so I sent mail to Professor Elm. For Pokemon evolution, Pokemon Elm is the authority. Even Professor Oak here recognizes that. If my assumption is correct, Professor Elm will know it. And look who it is, the man himself. Ah, so you're Sunaak. I'm Oak, a Pokemon researcher. I was just visiting my old friend, Mr. Pokemon. I heard you were running an errand for Professor Elm, so I waited here. Oh, what's this? A rare Pokemon. Let's see. I understand why Professor Elm gave you that Pokemon for this errand. To researchers like Professor Elm and I, Pokemon are our friends. He saw that you would treat your Pokemon with love and care. You seem to be dependable. How would you like to help me out? See, this is the latest version of the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Oh, the memories. Go meet many kinds of Pokemon and complete that Pokédex. But I've stayed too long. I have to get to Goldenrod for my usual radio show. Sunaak, I'm counting on you. Very cool. So, you were returning to Professor Elm? Here, your Pokemon should have some rest. Okay, so good. We get a free heal real quick. I'm depending on you. So, I used to think that this was some kind of weird rug back then, but little fact, I think these are wires actually running through. So, kind of interesting on what they used to do for decoration back then. So, the Pokegear taking effect here. So, hello, Sunaak? It's a disaster. It's just terrible. What should I do? Oh no, please come back here now. Alrighty, so I guess something went down. To get into these Pokemon, but I don't know why I have this thing that I want to wait till I capture them. However, and I'm also not going to be doing 100% like catch 'em all run or anything like that, so it's just kind of going to be me playing through the game normally, but I will explain as almost everything I can about this game. So I'm gonna heal up real quick, and then we're gonna head off to Professor Elm's because some of these Pokemon ended up making Zuko lose some HP. But we want to be ready for what's ahead. If you guys are veterans of the series, I think y'all will know what I'm talking about. So anyway, we're gonna run back through here, but wait. You got a Pokemon at the lab. What a waste. Wimp like you. Don't you get what I'm saying? Well, I too have a good Pokemon. I'll show you what I mean. So this is our first trainer battle, and with a very interesting character. And if you guys it was a dude from the beginning, so whatever. I don't know how I was gonna be like, if you guys remember, but whatever. Y'all do remember. But we got question mark here. So we don't even know who he is. It's going to send out the starter Pokemon that is strongest against yours. So very typical rival fashion. So this is Smokescreen. I'm going to go ahead and just throw one off. This is a very simple battle. You should win this, no problem. But you do have the potion and your berries. Again, it's going to be a super simple battle because you're just going to be tackling and whatever. And plus, you're also going to be higher leveled than it anyway. I think it shouldn't be anything too crazy at all. I don't think it has Rage at this point. I think Totodile will learn Rage at level 7 or 8, so you should be good here. But yeah, it's just going to be spamming Tackle, but I think it only has Tackle and Leer at this point, so shouldn't be too bad. Come on, Zuko. Kind of wish I would have gotten a crit there to finish it off. But anyway, we defeated the Totodile, and Zuko's level 9 already. I probably over-leveled a little bit, but that's alright. So we defeated Question Mark Man here. Huh, you won. Happy you won. Blah, blah, blah. Huh, you're happy you won. So we gained $300 from that. My name's Question Mark Man. I'm going to be the world's greatest Pokemon trainer. Shoves us out of the way and runs into the sunset. But yeah, I think this is it. I'm honestly going to call it an episode here because we are running on for 25 minutes already, and I don't want these episodes to be super duper long. But we're gonna go ahead and heal up Zuko here, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna end the episode off. And we're just gonna go ahead and see what happened over there in Professor Elm's lab. We can already assume what happened. This dude broke in and stole it. But I do want to thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you all are excited for this series. I'm loving it already. Such a nostalgic trip. And I just can't wait to show you guys the rest of the Johto. But with that being said, I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode.